wants me to refill an oxygen canister. I can do this. I have the abilities. Let's see, where's the front of this thing? I should probably make some stands for these things and put them somewhere.
Air tank critical.
I understand that my air tank is critical. All right, canister, refill oxygen canister. I don't know, I did it, but place an ice crusher, just use directions to warm the air, melted for useful gases and liquids. Okay, so that would be something I would do inside here. So I guess I have water and I have gas. Now what I don't know is if this is provides pipe connection. Liquid pipe. I'm not sure how that works. I think I'd have to do something different here. I could do that. I could just unhook these pipes and make them go over. What I don't know is if that thing comes out and I bring water out, can I get the water into this tank? Well, let's play around with this a little bit. Let's see what we got. Where is my wrench? There's a wrench. Okay. A wrench. A wrench. Guess I can move this out of the way so I can actually see chat. Not that anybody's in here right now, but if you are in here, feel free to lurk. If you want to say hi, I won't get mad at you. I won't come at you. I'll be nice. And no, I didn't cut all my hair off. It's just pulled back. All right, I can move this. All right, so I have a wrench, and I can deconstruct the pipe because that goes there, that goes there. I'm gonna have to unhook pretty much all these. But that part I can leave up there because I think what I'll do is I'll put a connector here that is, let's see, I need something that goes up. Do we have a piece that goes just up in the corner like that? I mean, that one kind of does it. Right? That goes up and in there? Yeah. All right, and then we go up. Right there. Let's see, we need to go over. Take this piece out. Oh, I can't stick my head through the window far enough to get that. I may have to go outside and remove that piece. Oh, actually, wait. No, I don't have to. Did you stick me in the freezer? No, I didn't stick you in the freezer. It's totally fine. You're totally fine. I may have died here too because my suit just started malfunctioning and I was in here. I'm standing here. I'm like, what is it doing? It's like, your air quality is hurting you. So I'm like, oh, I took my suit off and walked around like that for a bit. I'm like, okay, maybe that'll do it. Maybe. Nope, that wasn't it. Suit power. 100%. Ah, 31%. Okay, that's a battery small. But I've done some work on other things, so we're getting the base set up a little better. So you're free to hop in here whenever you want if you feel like playing. If you're going to bed and stuff, that's fine too. But you died over here, and you just laid there. But then after a while, the body decays and the parts of the suit just go plump, plump, plump. One of them got sucked into here. One of them got sucked into here. One of them got sucked into here somehow. They just cascaded around when I was melting ice. I'm like, what happened? So then I picked up all the parts and put them over here. So we got these suits and other things for our bodies. But the best part is this. I have your skull. And right next to it is my skull. I don't know why we can keep the skulls, but we can keep the skulls. So what I've done is I built the chute onto this. So we got that done. I built the tool creator. I built the centrifuge, so I started pulling apart that goop that I made accidentally. And I built the recycler, but I haven't done anything with it. And I extended the base and changed the roof to metal. those are all pretty simple things. I got rid of the water by destroying the base and making more air. And I reset the power things up out there. So I spent like an hour or so just kind of managing how the power goes into the battery and everything goes around. So now I'm trying to figure out if this ice crusher I made out here, I can actually put liquid back in. So that's what I'm up to right now. We got dip, snarp, sneep, snarp, snarp. There we go. Can I not? Maybe I'll just put it this way. Yeah, I'll just put it across there, because if I need to go somewhere else with it, I will. We'll go back to this, and we'll flip it. Flip it, slip it, slap it, smack it, turn it. And we got to hook it into here somehow. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. And I'm out of pipes now, so what I need to do is... I don't remember how to crouch. How do you crouch? B, C? No? How do you crouch? Can you crouch? Maybe you can't crouch. I think I'm going to take these pieces apart, redo this, because I don't need that one that way. Okay, now we'll just do this. Come on, go in the right position here. Oh my gosh. All right, and then we go forward here, maybe? Maybe if I put the other piece here, this will work better. Go back to this piece. All right, so now that should allow me to still do the water thing. Let's see here. Take one out, we'll drink some water. We'll put it in, we'll hit the button. And it fills it up. We got 100% water amount. Okay, so that still works. We got a hook there, we got a hook there. Now, what I don't know is if that crusher thing will take stuff in. I guess I'll find out. I'll grab some more pipes and we'll see what we got. The base is not a sauna anymore. It's 13 degrees Celsius in here because I covered up the whole roof. I evacuated the entire atmosphere to get the water out because I got the water out, but there was still a spot, even though there was no water on the floor anywhere. And so when I rebuilt the floor, it started spreading water everywhere again. I was like, but why? Didn't make any sense. So, I don't know. But regardless, it's not there anymore. So the question is, if I were to try and figure this out, how would I want to do this? I guess technically it should go up, shouldn't it? Because we're going to need to get up to that height there. Why does it not want to flip on this axis? There we go. All right, so... Oh, that's going to be in the way, though. I'll just go across. We'll go this way, and we will rotate. And we'll go there. We'll put another one. It'd be easier if I didn't have this tank in the way, wouldn't it? All right, let's see if I can get in here. Get my face in here somehow. Because I need a piece out there coming in. Well, basically, I just need to get this pipe outside. Yeah, so now it's cold. Yeah, I don't know. It says input. Let me check here really quickly. So, I mean, there's got to be a way to fill. It says input. Connection for portables connector provides pipe connection. Because, I mean, there's got to be a way to fill a water tank, right? Well, I guess, actually, wait, I could just put the crusher... I could just connect the pipe right to this pipe, couldn't I? Maybe that would work. Because if I flip this and have it go that direction, because then I could just put a pipe that goes from outside right into it, I think. Because then I could do this, and then I could, maybe if I can actually see what I'm doing here, I might have to remove a pipe just so I can see what I'm doing. I might have to get up on top of this stuff. Yeah. I really wish I could get behind this thing properly. Well, I guess the other thing I could do is just remove that thing temporarily. It's not going to hurt anything if I unhook it. I'll just wrench it. I'll just put it here. Because if I hook this to the back of the crusher, I don't know which one of these is the water out, though. That one down there? I guess I have to go outside and look. Once I know how these things work, it'll make sense. Make sure I was like, wait, do I have my... I walked outside earlier with my helmet open. I'm just saying I may have made a slight miscalculation. All right, let's see. We got output. Provides pipe connection, output, pipe liquid connection. Okay, so I need the liquid connection, so I need it to be down. All right, so put the pipes back in here. We will take the pipe and we'll put one up. And we'll put another one up here-ish. No. Let's see if we can get this turned. Oh, I'm using the wrong pipe. That's what we want. This out. It's going to get in the way of the gas pipe, but this one I'm only worried about crushing and taking the gas or the water out of. I want to put water ice in. I'm doing this as an experiment. Depressurized me once, shame on me. Yeah. Now the question is, what is that even looking at? Okay, it's looking the wrong direction. Okay, I gotta turn it that way. All right, so now we've got power to this thing. Okay, I can do that. Ice crusher station will heat if below 288. Internal atmosphere pressure, none. Temperature. And I'm assuming this is something you probably want to be doing inside or something. I don't know. But I'm going to go grab some ice and see. Oh, I'll check. I'm going to check and see what the... Oh, yeah. How about I go connect those pipes real quick before I do this. Oh, sun is up. I need to make sure that I'm moving these things. All right, they're in a good position right now. Well, they're going to be needing to be moved soon. Since I have to do this manually every once in a while, I try to keep on top of it because I've got that battery almost all the way full via me manually moving these things every couple minutes or whatever. Screw you, pressurization. All right, so then if I go up here and I go to this, and then I go back to this, put that there, and I grab these pipes and put them back in here, and I pick this guy up. I can set him on the platform, but I can't get over. There we go. I couldn't get over the top of that thing. All right. That's close enough. We'll slap it on top of there. All right. The water is at... Capacity is 790. The volume is only 57 liters. All right. So if I go get some ice, the idea is that I can melt it out there, and then that will give me access to actual ice or actual water. And then we'll be good. And then we'll be golden. Right, right. This is what we think. Yes, ceiling. Yeah, ceiling is different. Hello, Chrysanthi. Getting ready for your game? What the hell? Wait, how did I get here? What just happened? How did I end up over here? Where the hell am I even? How did I end up over the hill? What did I do? Rude ass crashing, so he canceled. Okay, got it. Mine ice. Now, is this ice that I can melt into water, or is this other kind of ice? Oh, is there no more here? Is there literally just the one piece? What do we got here? Ice water. Yep. Okay. I guess I walked over the hill somehow. I don't know how I did it. Root.exe stopped working. Crashed. Let's get some more. Yeah, we wore him out. We wore him out. He got so many good rolls, he just didn't think he could top it, so he decided to call it for the night. Right, right. Okay, that's a nitrice. This is a normal oxide, right? Yep. I'm a-looking. Oh, there's some over there, maybe? This is cobalt. Some more coal. I am way too warm after wearing that that stuff today. Mine oxide. Oh, that's the oxide. Wearing all the costumey stuff. It was too warm. Because I had the second costume under the first one in case people hit the goal. But they didn't, so. I wore it that whole time for no reason. No reason. We're going to see how much water we can make here. I don't know how the translation is, if like a piece of ice translates into a tiny little smidgen, or if every stack is like a bunch of liters of water, or how it works. Oh yeah, there's none in here. I thought maybe there'd be more. I mean, this is a good amount. We can take this back. Ooh, there's some over there. At least I don't think that's nitrice. It doesn't look like the right shade. Pure ice water. Okay. Whee! So I'm wondering if you can make ice crushers and then figure out a way to automate the flood of gases into the arc furnace, or not the arc furnace, but the normal furnace, so you don't have to keep putting the stuff in manually. But I don't know. That seems pretty advanced. Was it a sexy bee costume? No. That's what a rude eye wore. No. Nope, I was kind of the only person in a costume, though Caleb did put on a funny hat. And Chrysanth had a Happy Halloween t-shirt. And Moss was not there. And Commander N was just dressed as Commander N, with a kitty cat in the background, like usual. All right, let's get some more iron while at it, because we use iron for every damn thing. All right, turn that off. Let's go make some ice. You wanted to find a witch hat? Would be wasteful. So yeah, that's why I'm wondering if there's a way that you could actually set up a machine that actually fed the stuff in when you needed it to keep the temperature. So probably not, but you never know. No, I hit the button. Oh, I didn't move my stuff. All right, well, we're gonna throw some ice in here. We're gonna turn it on, see what it does. Heating element. It's heating. All right, so if I take this thing and I were to remove the... I don't have any room to put anything in here. I can move a thing of ore over here. Cartridge tracker, atmosphere analyzer, I think is the one I need. Because I don't think the network one works for that. Wait. Wait. I gotta move this over. That's what I need to do. Put that there. I think it's this one. Let me see here. $220, 3.96. Is this actually doing something? Oh, it's green. For a second, it was green. $18.9 liters. I don't know what it's doing here even. Well, for the time being, since I can do this, I'm gonna throw some of this over here. Since I've got power, just make some in there. All right, we're gonna cycle on into here once. I don't want to melt that ice until I know that it's actually doing something. Programmable chips, so probably. Okay, that'd be cool. Different heat and pressure amounts for different recipes. Yeah, that's true. Steel. I mean, if you're making steel, you should be able to melt all the other things too. They should be within, like, iron and steel are pretty much within the same ranges, it seemed like. It appeared that way anyway. My jetpack thing over here again. All right, so we had 57 liters. We've still got 57 liters, so I'm not sure it's actually feeding anything in there. And I don't know. It might have gravity restrictions and stuff. I don't know. Oh, okay, the customs are for the alloys. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right, we got some more iron, so I can make more parts for more base things. Heating element, heating. Value 288. Oh, what does it say here? Operation slow while heating to 288K target. Will heat if below 288. Okay. It's probably because it's outside, I'm guessing? So maybe I do have to have this indoors? Yeah, because it's having a problem keeping that temperature. It says it only contains 4 ice water, so it's doing something. But why isn't it... Where's that water going even? Unless one of these doesn't really make much. Alright, so it's idle because there's nothing in it. Alright, so if I throw another 50 in here, it's got to heat up again. 19.6. It looks like it's got a little more in there, but maybe I have to have a valve or a flow mechanism. I don't know. I'm not sure. Knowing this game, I'm assuming I need to have flow and pressure and directional valves and stuff. I look kind of bald. Perfect. I have my hair very pulled back. So... And it's your phone. I blame your phone. Become Viking. I tried to put it in a setup that looked a little bit more like Godwin, but it was kind of difficult to actually do. Hey, 63 liters. Okay, good. It is actually making water. Sweet. I just have to keep feeding it and we'll be good. I need to switch my battery out though. Bonk. All right, we're gonna go make some more iron. because I think I kind of want to make another battery. I want to make a few more things. So I want to be extra on power, but I also want to get the hydroponics going because that's going to be kind of important before long. Filter low. What filter? Which filter? I've got 2 carbon filters. Oh, is it that one? I've got 2 full filters. Or is it my waste filter? No, let's purge that while we're out here. Okay. I made the big battery. Did it fix our water? So the water problem was totally different. I tried a bunch of stuff. I finally just broke down those pieces of floor and removed them and evacuated the entire atmosphere out of the building. And at that point, I built the addition, which is this back section, these 2 5 wide and 2 long. And then I enclosed that in normal metal, and then I actually put the rest of the ceiling all to solid, so I only left part of it open. But I did make the big battery. And you see everything's feeding into it, but I'm using up the battery. So I've got this generator back here I can turn on. This generator here I can turn on when stuff's not on. What was that? I could have sworn I saw a spark there. I did. Ooh, a wire burned out. I have not seen that before. That's funky. So these are not heavy duty enough to control that stuff, maybe? Interesting. Okay. So I know there are heavy duty wires. I guess maybe that's putting out too much power. Tank pressure. Oh, it's empty. Okay, there's nothing in there. Wow. Okay, let's see if I turn this back on. Is it going to short out another one? It's going to short out another one. Really? I've never had that do that before. I wonder what has changed here. I'm drawing too much through for the other piece, maybe? Because this thing's drawing too much power. Let's go over here. And let's turn this thing off. And I'm going to try turning that one on one more time and see. Oh, I should do the network analyzer again. I'll put this back together once. Here, let's do this. We'll move this out of the way. Where is our other thingy here? Is it? It's not the tracker. It's this one. Okay, yeah, we want that one. So that was the Atmo, and this is the other one. Okay. Put this back on our belt here. Oop, I gotta move this out of my way. Opened. All right, let's turn it back on one more time. I want to see what happens here. Yeah, burned out another one. Wow. Why? Is it just drawing too much power everywhere? I guess maybe I won't turn that thing back on until I figure this out. Because I don't have almost anything else on. I've got the battery, chargers, all the machines are off in there. Oh, that thing is still on. But, I mean, that shouldn't be draining that much. I might have to make the heavy-duty cable sooner than I thought. Yeah, well, but the thing is, right now, this one isn't even on. This is the only one on. And the solar panels are doing nothing. So, I'm going to go look at how you make the higher voltage wire. Because I know it's in there on that machine. All right, let's close that because I don't want to accidentally do that again. Tool belt, that backpack, and the EVA suit. We got 80%. 3, 4, and 6. All right. Generator might be too powerful. It could be. It could be, yeah. it could be just too powerful. Because I'm trying to make sure I have everything off. Yeah, that's off, that's off, that's off, that's off. That thing's off. The sorter is off, or the whatever that thing, stacker is off. That thing is off now. That thing is off. How are we doing on water here now? Look at that. Got up to 71 liters of water. All right, so let's look in here real quick. Wait, I thought this was where I did the cable spools. Is it this one? Oh, that's right. That was the tool one. This is the cable, or this is the electronics one. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. All right, so these are gold and copper. 0.5 gram for each. All right, so I turn that off. Let's grab, let's see, we want to put a couple things away here. Let's put this away. We will put this iron in here, even though I should put it up there. Let's swap these two around. All right, we got that. I need some... I have copper in another spot, but I think I'm going to grab this copper and I'm going to go melt some down. And we'll take the gold. Oops. Yeah, we'll take the gold over quickly and put it in. This is the one I said build cable coil, yeah. All right. We will grab my wire back. Put that back in our toolbox, tool belt. We're going to go out and melt some copper, even though we've got a set of copper. We got some copper out here. I'll start melting and then I'll go grab this copper and bring it in. All right, we will throw copper in here, turn it on. We will grab the copper out of here. Oop, here comes the sun. We got to get the generator or the solar panels all tilted the right way. Oop, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. Gotta go up one. And in fact, since I'm going to be walking around doing stuff, I'll kick them up another notch. All right. We'll let that continue on its way and do its thing. We'll turn that off in a little bit. At some point, I'll probably have to put a light in this building too. But Crescent, you'll be happy to know that not only did Tomix die, but my guy died too because his suit started malfunctioning. I don't know exactly. I couldn't figure out what was happening. It kept saying my lungs were being damaged by the air I was intaking. I'm like, the filters are fine. I've got plenty of air. I was very confused. So I just eventually ended up dying. It was horrible. It was horrible. Wow, these take a while. I'll definitely need the stacker for these. But I'm going to need a lot out here because that's going to be a lot. Luckily, it only takes half a gram of that stuff, so I can build like a bunch of these. Yeah, not supposed to do that. Yep. But we have treasures here. Look, Tomix's skull. Look, my skull. 7. How many is it I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21, 22. At least 24 to 25. I'm probably going to need like 30 pieces of this. Man, that's going to take a while. Hey, I didn't do it. The game did it because the body sits there for a while and you can drag him around and then eventually the outfit just goes, it pops apart and the skull is one of the things that pops out. So it's the game. It's not me. It's not my souvenirs. Maybe we can affix them to our moon buggy later to terrorize the local population. Okay. So it sounds like you can replace these. It probably would allow me to do it if I... No, I'd have to have... Okay. I can make a lot of these, but it's going to take a while. I probably have to delete the old pathways. It's kind of sucky that I can't just replace them, but I guess that way you can't mix them because you don't want to be able to mix these. But you'd think there would be a way you could just replace them. But I suppose in their mindset is there are no shortcuts. You're in space. All right, when we get to 30, I'll stop and it go out. Yep. So I gotta 28 because I gotta remove the solar panels because I don't have the ability to fix those things right now. All right, we'll just shut that off. Go out. Cycle this thing through. Pocket. All right, so basically I'll start with this line here. I'll just go down and we will remove a late. All right, we're going to stop there and start picking this stuff up. We're going to put this in our inventory. All right, so we'll recreate this part first. Well, we'll just take it all the way down, all the way to the generator here. All right, so then we can swap to this stuff. We will start with, let's see, we need, oh, interesting. A completely different junction look to them. That's kind of cool. So we'll put that one there. And we're not going to be doing anything else with that one. So we don't need anything besides one of these. We'll put another one of these on the corner here. Oops. All right. Then we'll go back to this. Rotate it back this way. All right, we'll figure that part out later, but we need to swap back to our wrench. Get the power going through. Oh, and by the way, Atomics, what was interesting is when the solar storm thing happened, these things were generating a lot of electricity. But boy, was it dangerous to be outside screwing around with angling them during that. And I just got raided. American Ninja and his folk. Thank you very much for the raid on in here, or host, whatever you want to call it. I'm currently trying to make amends for having killed Tomix's character in the game here. I'm just saying that it was horrible. It was horrible. I feel terrible about it. Terrible. I feel like such a bad person. Such a bad person. But thank you, and welcome on in. It's time for science. Really poorly done science by me. A wizard who has no business doing science. All right, let's put these wires back. Let's get the good wires. We're going to have to get more good wires, so let's get this rotated out. We're gonna do this piece is gonna be it's gonna be that, but we're gonna do it that direction. And I'm gonna see what you're saying in chat here in a second. A real life wizard. Hey, Celluloid Dreamer, how you doing? Kept crit failing soaks. Yes, I'm really good at crit failing the things that should not be crit failed. I'm kind of an expert. Just gonna put it right out there. Sort of know what I'm doing in that department. Where's my wrench? Where's my wizard wrench? 56, 60, 70. Angling my solar panels manually so I can get the most out of them while the sun sets on the lunar day. There we go. Best angle possible. Look at that battery. It's almost full. All right, I can turn this off. And I do have some copper down here I can pick up. All right. Oop. All right, let's go back inside. I'm not carrying anything too volatile or crazy. I'm not... My spacesuit doesn't need to be purged quite yet. 57% battery. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing well. And if you guys have never played this game, I don't even know. How long did it take me to figure out the damn airlock, even though I kind of already knew what I was doing? It took a long time. And it's super slow. So I got to figure out the science of getting it going faster, because I tried active vents instead of the passive vent, and the science behind setting all the pressure inside and outside properly. And it's, yeah, I'm not quite there yet. Build basketball. Nope, wrong one. I don't want to build a basketball. I want to build more of this wire. This here newfangled wire I've heard all about. Kids are talking about it. They think it's great. We'll put, whoop, nope, we'll put it there. Okay. All the cool kids are making wire with their friends and doing science. All right, we got iron sheets. We're going to put the iron sheets in here. Okay. And we're going to check out a battery here. We're going to get ourselves a new battery. Get ourselves all set up there. Look, stacks of wire. Who doesn't like wire? My hair is still back. Yeah, I didn't take it back down. I just left it back. And my beard is all smooshed down too, because I put some beard, I don't even know what it's called, beard wax stuff in it. I don't know. It supposedly smells like, what did they say that one was? I don't have it down here. It's upstairs in the bathroom. It's like, tobacco, leather, and something spicy. I can't remember. There was some kind of a spice to it. I was like, I guess you could say it smells like that. Maybe pipe tobacco. I don't know. How many of these do I have? 14. I'm going to need a lot more than 14 to do this whole thing. What a convoluted mess I've made here. But I think I'll set up this whole piece to go into these things properly. It's just, I've got a lot of sections to do here, so I'm just going to grab them all. Yeehaw! By the way, if any of you lovely people visiting have not followed me over on YouTube, please do so. Give me a sub over there. I'm trying to get up to the 500, and it's slow going. I'm not well known over on YouTube. I got to get myself some simps. Some YouTube simpage. But please, I don't want YouTube simps. Is it called Young Adult Novel Guy? No, it was called like Moonshiners something or other. It had like the little pomade can or whatever has this crazy looking old like Mountain Dew looking hillbilly dude in a crazy truck yahooing across the label. It's very strange. I'm a black belt. I'm not a black belt. I took a keto in college, but never really stuck with it. Yeah, I actually, I used to, some of the farms we lived on had the old tobacco barns, but also I helped people a couple of times with tobacco harvesting and drying, and it's got a good smell to it. What are we doing here? We got, oh man, we can make a lot more wire. I'm just going to let it keep spitting out wire and filling up the entire building with wire. Let's do it. I'm going to save the game in case that causes some kind of a weird crash, because knowing me, I'll crash the game somehow. All right, so, well, I could start replacing stuff in here for these pieces just to get that ready. I'm gonna have to do it, but that'll kill all these machines. So I'll wait on that part. I'll work on the other parts first. I'll work on getting it hooked up to the door and everything. And if it kills the battery charger and the machines inside for the time being, that's fine. This will give me a chance to lay the wires out a little differently if I need to. It'll be good. All right, let's see, 43. That's probably good. I'll grab 45. We'll have 45. It'll be great. My novelist smell is just desperate to find a literary agent. I don't know. What does desperation smell like? Yeah, yeah. It can, there's hit or miss. That's for sure. One of the towns near where I was a teenager, we'll set this back to 15 degrees. They had festivals that they no longer have because it's not really produced there anymore. It was tobacco days. And they had floats and they had all kinds of stuff. But weirdly enough, that kind of fell out of favor eventually. All right, so we're going to start replacing some stuff here. That means that the door is going to stop working, but I'm going to work on getting the door hooked up first. Let's make sure that I don't need oxygen. I'm at 2697. I can empty that thing out really quickly. That should be fine. Yeah, it should be good. And I don't think I'm okay on food and water for the moment. So we'll start pulling this stuff apart. That's right. I gotta swap stuff in the inventory here. It's very persnickety. All right, we get that out of there. I'm just gonna leave these kind of here so I can see what I'm connecting to, so I don't lose track of what I was doing 100%. All right, so this is the out. And then we're going to be putting a 4. Oh, shoot. I'm using the old wires. Ah! I was going to say, these wires don't look right. Well, I know why. These are the wrong wires. All right, this one will look right. Where's just the normal flat four-way? There it is. All right, now this one is going to go. Does that have to go? That has to go across and up. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be this thing, but it's going to be rotated like that. All right, so that will connect into there. This is going to go back to a straight piece. And then we'll go cable, cable, cable. We'll pick you up and put you in the pile in my inventory. All right. We can do this, folks. We have some skills. Ish. There we go. All right, so it's going to be connected in there. We're going to kill that one. All right, pick all these guys up and throw them in my inventory. All right, then we'll switch over to this. We will put this one, rotate it, and then we will go back to this guy, rotate him. Another one here, rotate that around. Oops. And then we'll put a straight one in there. All right, so that will be airlock working from the outside. So that's all set. I probably need to change these around too, because I don't think going from high to low is probably smart. All right, let's put these into my inventory. Boom. All right, so guess it is that one. Okay, you just need to flip it. I do wish I could just stop those things, but I can't. All right, flip. Okay, flip that. That. Engineering up a storm here, or stationeering. Sorry, Tomix, it's stationeering. I know. I gotta get it right. Otherwise, you'll have my head. Wait. Aha. That's not true. Well, I do. I have my own. It's in a box. All right, and that will lead out to that. We'll hook that up properly. All right, so this should still work, but we'll check that in a little bit. And then we're going to repair this silly setup that I had here. I think I did that to get it around the door, because the door didn't want to connect properly, but we'll see. Maybe I can still do it. Maybe. He says, unknowing. All right, so turn. All right, so that should go right into there. All right, we should be good there. Let's see what we're doing here, if everything is working. Everything is functioning how it should. Get the continuum transfunctioner going here. All right, and we'll go, whoops, and we'll switch to this. 97%, we're creating 732. Blah, blah, blah. All right, well, moment of truth. We're going to switch this thing on. It didn't explode. That's good. On power connect. Ah, we've got a little bit of a misconnection issue here. I might need to do something about that, huh? Oh, I just realized I put that one on. I put a weird one. Why did I do that? Okay, that was just me being goofy. That's not even the right setup there. We need a connection like this, but we need to rotate it so it's there. We need to go back to the straight connection, the straight connection, and the straight connection. All right, so that should be hooked up. That should be hooked up. That should be hooked up. All right, now we got it hooked up properly. Less crazy. All right, so now it's all on the network. Okay, 449 opened off 446. All right, so if I turn this on, boom. Oh my gosh, that thing is filling up fast. Look at that. No wonder that thing blew up. That battery is going to be full in no time. Yeah, it's full already. Okay. Bam. Okay. Well, that works. $60, $70, $80, $90. Okay, we'll go up 3. All right, there we go. Sweet. Look at that. I'm getting some of the high-powered stuff set back up here. Now I probably have a pile of cable to work on in here. Drunk Horny Teen. What? No. Top county in tobacco production, but they chose Ham Festival. Ham Festival. Wow. Arc the Tech. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. 0 to 1. You are saying all the words. Not the goodest words. Oh, shoot. I got to fix those. So let me cancel that pressurized, and we're just going to go right back outside. Because I'm going to use these points to hook those things together properly. Because, I mean, it still looks like they're working, but I think I need them to be the higher duty or heavy duty stuff. Otherwise, we're going to run into some problems here. So we're going to just take them all apart. Oh, I've already got a 50 in this stack. I was like, why isn't it picking these things up? Well, the good thing is I'll probably be able to throw these things in the recycler if I need to. And recycle them. Okay, that's just a straight. Okay. All right, so I need these pieces, but I won't have enough to do everything, unfortunately. We'll go 1, we'll go 2, and technically I'm going to leave that open-ended like that because I might want another one in there. We'll see. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, we get that hooked back up. We get that hooked back up, but we need to grab some more of these things now. Desperation smells like the teen. Ah, words are not the best words, but they exist now. Well, you have said the words. There are words. The words have been set out into the ether. The cat's got a little treat tonight because I had the little bits of fat and things left of some brisket that I had and the last few mozzarella pearls. So I put the mozzarella pearls out for them with the meat. Hey, look, some and boy, they were a happy group. Oh, I can make one more. I just gotta get some more gold. Yes, the cat's got little bits of the fatty part of the brisket, and they were a happy group, happy group. All right, so we'll go outside and finish that part off, and then we'll come back in. And they really like those little mozzarella pearls, but they had a little trouble figuring them out because they're pretty good. I mean, they're the size of my thumbnail. They're not tiny, but they're not huge. But they're enough that the cats are like, what do I do with this? Do I bite it? Do I bite it? Do I chew on it? Do I lick it? And so they were gnawing on those things, trying to figure out how to eat them. Except for Benji, Calvino, and a couple of the girls. Wolfie doesn't really like them much, but a couple of the girls, they had already had them before, and they were well aware of how to eat them properly. All right, come on. Come on, Airlock. You can do it. Bloop. All right, let's get in here. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to put some wire away soon. Go throw it in the container and then see what I can do about recycling it. Clonk. Goes the things. All right, put that there. Go to this wire. All right, we got one of these. We got rotate here. Yeah, here. And rotate this in place. All right, we got that all set up. We're doing that. Got that. Next, we'll start setting everything up for the machines in here. Spoiled babies, yes. I am playing a game called Stationeers that Tomix had suggested. Well, he talked about it, and he was like, well, I don't know if you'd like it exactly, because it might drive you crazy. And I do kind of like it, but it also is driving me a little crazy. Because it is very sciencey, and it's not science I understand half the time. So puzzling out what they need me to do at certain points is, it is something, that's for sure. All right, I need more gold. All right, I need to make more gold. We got 21 gold ore. Let's take that outside and go make some more gold. We need gold wires. So I gotta go get more gold. And so we're in, basically we're on the moon. There's the Earth up there. And we're trying to not die. Which didn't work out very well for Tomix because he made the mistake of actually logging off the game. And while I was on it, I didn't realize that it would slowly just kill him. All right, we're going to have to make a second battery. All right, let's get this thing turned on. Let's throw the gold in there. Let's hit that. Oh, hey, look at this. That exploded at some point. All right, we're gonna have to fix that. I guess it was sitting there for a very long time, not off-gassed, and it blew up that pipe. Wires, these wires, the first wires were copper. These are now going to be a gold and copper blend because gold conducts electricity way better than copper. But it's gold, so it's expensive. So they made these wires are a gold copper mix. Where are pipes? Are we actually out of pipes? Well, maybe the pipes are outside. Let me go back outside. Let me check one thing. Okay, that is off. That's off too. This stuff is on. Let me switch my battery over. All right, let's go back outside and see. I think maybe it's out here. Tomix shall be remembered for something. Well, I do have his head in the cupboard. Because that's one nice thing they give you. Is a souvenir when somebody dies. It's very nice of them. Where did my wrench go? There it is. So, put this here. Is that thing? That's the kit container. Okay. All right. So we're using up power because of that. We fixed the pipe here. After that burst. We got this all figured out here. So what I need next is the gold. And I don't think I have any more gold here. Nope. I did make more copper, so that would be fine. And there went the gold. All right, let's take this gold inside. We'll throw it into the wire making machine. I'm just going on a wire making rampage here. And then I'm going to have to go mining. And I need to create a whole bunch more iron so I can utilize it here. and make the base bigger so I can build a hydroponics area. Now, Tomix, if you're, I don't know if you're still awake, I wonder if the hydroponics area is going to have to be enclosed like this, or if it makes sense to have some windows. I just don't know. I just don't know. Ooh, the other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this. We're going to throw the reagent ore in here. We're going to fire this sucker up. The centrifuge takes a while to get up spinning and separate the stuff out. So you end up waiting a little while. Where'd my wire cutters go? Where the heck did I put them? Oh, here we go. Hiding down there. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5. At least 32 for that much. We need some more copper. How are we doing on battery here? I should have probably turned that thing, but this works. So yeah, Tomix's skull is here. And my skull is here. Don't ask me how I'm looking at my own skull. It's science. You wouldn't understand. What the heck? What did I... Oh, I made an ice crusher. Not what I was trying to do. Wait, how did... Oh, did I hit the button on that thing or something? Wait a second. Hydroponic tray. Well, I mean, we'll probably need another one of these at some point, so I guess I built it now. Dang it. Well, there went the copper. I guess I could try the recycler out and see what happens if I recycle some copper wire. Right, we're gonna move this in here. That there. Let's see what happens when we go to the recycler and put 50 of those in. Let's see what happens. That looks dangerous. Reagent mix. Really? So I recycle it down and then I have to throw it in there. Oh, that's going to be fun. All right. Well, oh, there's my actual wire cutters. That was the other wire cutters I had. I have learned something. Don't be a dork. All right, there's 50 hour copper. Let's take that outside and melt it. We'll let that go for a while. Now I gotta get my battery switched.
Hunger caution.
Hunger caution. I should probably eat something. All right, well, while that is melting, I will go in and I will eat a cereal bar and I'll swap my battery around. So what is this? What is this? Hydration low. Oh, okay, I gotta eat and drink. We'll grab a bar. We'll take our helmet off inside. Let our hydration clean out a little bit. Or not hydration, our hygiene equalize a bit. All right, let's open that helmet up here. We'll fix our hydration issues and our food issues and our hygiene issues. We'll fix all the issues. All right, let's grab a water bottle. We're going to drink. Put that in there. I'm not going to turn it back on yet. I thought I had a cereal bar out here. There we go. It's only got 20% of it left. I guess I'll grab another one. Chomp, 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 chomp. Boop. All right, so we can turn that thing back off. How's this doing? 25 left. So yeah, you can see it takes a while. Every one of these takes a little while to separate the stuff out. It's not a quick process to use the reagent or to use the centrifuge. Not even remotely. All right, this should be about done. Almost. It looks like it's almost done. Maybe. Oh. Hey, how about I do this? That's okay. I just barely almost killed myself again. I just walked out into the surface of the moon without my helmet closed. It's no big deal. And if you're worried about that kind of thing, then maybe you don't belong on the moon. At least the lady was there to tell me that I was suffocating myself. I mean, honestly, who walks out on the surface of the moon like that? All right, let's get these things set back to 15 degrees. All right, so those are ready in the morning. Hey, look, that copper's done. Bam. Now, we don't have any more copper to melt out here. We have iron to melt. All right, let's do that. Put you here. We got 50 iron ore. Let's throw you in there and get you going. Who remembers to open or close their helmet? Whatever. It's a everyday occurrence or something. It's fine. Fine. It's totally fine. What's a little bit of negative 300 degrees? It's fine. It's not absolute zero. It's just close. All right. That's all set. That's all set. That's all set. Here's where we're doing the cable coil. We need the copper. Bam, we put the copper in. Let's make more cables. All right, how's this doing now? 17 left. Okay, it's going. It's doing stuff. I'm curious if everything you put in there gets turned into reagents like that. That's kind of sucky. But I guess, I mean, it's a living, right? No breathing is not a healthy life choice. Yeah, not breathing on the moon, bad idea. So did everybody have a good Halloween or whatever you celebrate? For me, it's Reformation Day. Celebration, all that. I do Halloween stuff ish. Like I put on a costume today. Woo. I don't have a single piece of candy though. I mean, if you consider what I got with my dinner earlier that I have not eaten, a little container of smoky brisket filled baked beans that I'm gonna have as a snack, then you know that's candy, right? Ish. New Year's! Woo! Why am I seeing... Oh, the sun is coming up. Oh, we're having one of those solar storms. We're going to get tons of power. It's probably going to burn everything out, too. That'll be fun. Well, that battery is going to get filled up, isn't it? Let me do something once here. What does it take to make the... battery wireless cell, battery... Wait, battery kit... A battery charger. That looks like a bitter one. What is a battery wireless cell? Huh. So I need gold, copper, and steel for that other battery. So I'm gonna stay out of the sun here a little bit. Because I don't remember if I had more steel. I do have iron. I do have some steel, so I could do that. So let's see. If I throw some... So we click on kit battery. It requires gold and steel. So we'll put that in there. Is there... I've got gold in here. So I could pop this stuff out. Take the gold and put it in the other one. Temporarily. Because then I'll have the gold for the battery. And we'll print a battery build kit. Okay. Now, here's what's funny, Atomics. Don't do what I did. Don't be me. And don't go over here and have this thing set to a stack of 1 and then eject all the materials from it to try and get materials out, because it will split every metal that's in there into a stack of 1. So it will just fill the whole room full of ingots. I had ingots packed out to here before I could actually switch it really quickly in the middle of its process and switch it to a stack of like 11 before it stopped. So I had a good fun time picking up all those ingots because they don't merge. You have to pick them up, put them back in the machine, and when you put them in the machine, it technically merges them back together. Took my kids around the neighborhood to trick or treat. Have handed out a lot of candy. There were more trick or treaters out this year. So other people did not have anybody. Some people had very few people trick or treating, which was kind of surprising. Other people seem to have had a lot. So that's kind of cool that there was a variation. Ingots for days. Yeah. And it was a lot of steel, because there was a lot of steel in that building. Wow, that sun is just coming through like crazy. That's not good. That's not what we want to see. Sun's hot. It's hot in the fiery furnace. Oh, hey, this is almost done. Now, the thing is, these are right next to each other. I haven't looked to see. I think last time I spit the stuff out and it fell on the ground there. All right, so I turned this off. Now, the centrifuge has to stop before you can kick the stuff out. So it's got to get down. Its revolution per minute has to hit 0 before it will pop the stuff out. Boop. Turn that off. All right, that machine's off. That machine's off. That machine's off. That machine's off. I should put a circuit here that controls all the machines and just turn them off, so I can just turn off the entire production facility. But I'm not quite set up with that yet. All right, so now I go blanc, and look, we got copper and gold. It's like silver and gold, but not. All right, we put that in there and that in there. And then we are going to go outside. We'll worry about these cable things later. Boy, do I really want to go outside, though? This is going to be a dangerous thing to do. Look at that. That battery is, like, super full. It's just... I don't want to go out there. I'm going to get obliterated, aren't I? All right. Good night, Zerator 1. Enjoy. Have a great evening. Enjoy the beginning of November. And I'll talk to you later. Next time. All right. I've just got to wait this out a little bit. I don't want to get completely obliterated, but I'm going to go out. I'm going to throw some ice in the crusher to get a little more water going. My gosh, it's hard to see. Oh, that didn't work. All right. let's throw some water in here. Turn that sucker on. All right, we're gonna build this other battery right next to it. Is that the out? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it in sequence here. All right, so I can't see what the hell this even looks like here. I can't tell. That's got in and out. Is that side the in and out side? Yeah, okay, so that's right. It'll be in exact alignment with that. I'll put it there. I'm going to have to get some stuff out of my other tool belt here. Do this properly. I don't remember what I even need for this. I need steel sheets. Oh, I took all the steel sheets and put them inside. Well, that'll give me a chance to get away from the sun. Oh, I was gonna melt the gold and stuff while I was out there. Oops. Oops. Oh, thank goodness the sun went down. Woo, that was very difficult to see. Or to witness, or to suck my life through. It was horrible. Horrible. It just was pulling the moisture out of my body and trying to kill me. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to remember this time. Before I go outside, we're going to unlock the helmet and open it. We're going to let that work. We're going to get the steel sheets. I got 4. So that's something. Not a lot. We got all these pieces. I don't remember what else I needed. Did I need plastic sheets for it? I guess I might as well grab them just in case. I really don't remember what I needed. I smack into things. Let's see. I could take this stuff all off right now too. Temporarily. So I'll just do that and let my body breathe. What was brief, Sassy Witch? The stream, I'm staying here. Zerator1 is taking off for the night. I'll be on for a little while. Because I'm not tired yet. I'm just letting my my character wander around in his nakedness in the base here to let his hygiene level go down. Oh, I could turn those, couldn't I? What is our battery at? It's green, okay. Increasing. That's pretty good. We're just waiting. How did the water turn out? 81 liters, nice. So each one of those stacks of ice, 50 makes 10 liters of water, I guess. So I have enough to make a good amount. And that thing can hold 790 liters. Wow, I could be putting water in there for a while. Because I'd have to get like 720 more liters, which is 72 more stacks. It's like 3,500 or woof. Yep, it's just Clay. He's just wandering around without any clothes on, whatever. Spaceman Clay. He's just looking out at the lunar landscape. Not a care in the world. Hygiene is increasing. I just wanted to finish up so I can put my suit back on. I mean, technically, it doesn't have to go all the way down. I can just... There we go. All right. Well, my hygiene is not all the way fixed, but it's better. So let's make sure that the helmet is closed and locked. See, look at me remembering things. Mm-hmm. You need more toes? Well, sometimes I understand math and I don't know why I understand it. So instinctively, sometimes I'm good at math. Sometimes I'm also really bad at math because I'm thinking to myself, what did I just do? How does that work again? Sometimes it's the worst kind of smart to be. The I don't know how I arrived at my answer smart. Don't be like me. I know I'm...
Low.
Why is it saying my air tank is low? Is it? Is it actually low, or is it just yelling at me again to try and annoy me? Oh, no, it's kind of low. 643. That's relatively low. I should probably do something about that, huh? Because it loses 1 kilopascal every second. Is it kilo pascal or kilopascal? I think it's kilo. Kilopascals, kpas. I think that's what they are. KPA. I could be wrong. I could be just making up things now, and nobody would correct me because everybody's being so nice, and they don't want me to look like the fool.
Anti-critical.
Get out of here, bug. Air tank no longer critical. Ooh, I should change my battery while I'm at it here. All right, I don't have anything laying around in there I need. Everything is closed. Depressurize. Go back out. We will hook up this second battery. All right, so this thing is going to... How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I guess technically I want it to go in this one first. Because what we'll do is I'll put that there. And then I'll disconnect that. Because I want it to go through one. Well, yeah, I want it to go through one and then out into the other. I think that's how I want to do it. And then if I turn this on, so both of them should be receiving power. So if I flip this sucker on, it should start feeding power into this one, but it's going to go through right into that one. So I think what it's going to do is try to fill that battery full. Yep. And then this one's going to start getting full. Yep. So we'll do it in sequence. So we'll do farthest one if nothing's being, pulling it out, and then it will start hitting this one. Okay, that's good. All right, let's open up the mining belt, and we're going to throw this copper in here. This should mean that we're going to end up with a good amount of power. How are we doing on this thing? Can you tell how much fuel is left in this thing? Not really. You can't tell until it opens back up, I guess. Wow, that thing is 3/4 of the way. This generator really fills these things up fast. That's impressive. I didn't feel like we were getting this much power out of it before, but we seem to be, because that thing's not even running. It's literally just a solid fuel generator hitting these batteries. Cool. If it's right, that's the point. To an extent, yes. Because knowing how you got somewhere is also a good thing. Oh, I built these all with that point facing down, which is not how I wanted to do it. I wasted materials. I'm going to have to fix those. All right, we're going to put some gold in there. All right, let's see. We got... Oops, I can't go there. What do we got in our inventory here? Do we have space for any of these? Nope. So I think what we'll do is we're going to put this here, solar panel here because we don't need that. Plastic sheets here because we may use those outside. There we go. Now we can pick up a couple of these. We're gonna take these inside. We got iron and copper going. Then we'll get some gold. Look at that. Both those batteries are full now. I can turn this off. Sweet. We got plenty of stuff going on here. All right, I can make more iron. You know, I've never... I wonder if anything takes cobalt that we can make right now. I brought some cobalt back just to have it. I don't know. Whee! The stars. And the happy, happy, happy Earth there. Do 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 do. Come on, you can finish at some point. Wow, this thing is still at 355 Kelvin. What? How is that still warm? I'm shocked. I'm shocked it has any pressure or anything to it right now. Maybe it's just ambient. Maybe everything is at temperature right now. All right, whoops. Let's... Ah, no, I didn't want to jump. All right, take the gold. Bring this all in. So now that we got a second battery, we've gotten all the power kind of upgraded in that part. I'm going to upgrade the power across. Well, I'll upgrade the power to the machines, and then I'll do the water and whatnot afterwards. I'll get as far as I can get. And I might see, is there any more reagent stuff? There is some reagent mix. Okay, let's throw that into here. Currently flashing in error. Why is it flashing in error? Oh, because the door was open. I got it. Got it. All right, so to do the rest of this, we're going to need more of this. So we're going to technically screw the power up on that briefly. That's fine. We'll mess things up before we make them better. What did I do with my wire cutters this time? Which box did I end up putting them in? I bet one of the boxes outside, but there's an extra... Oh, there it is. Right there. Bam. There's an extra box outside, so I'll be fine. Let's put the gold and the iron and the copper. The copper is right by the nickel. That's fine. Should be fine. We'll grab that and put this here. All right, let's nuke this stuff, break it, and pull it all apart so we can put it back together. We'll get as far as we can here. I can hear that thing just winding down because all the power is gone from it. I have stolen the power that was making the RPMs. All right, so we need this right here. We're gonna need... Do I need a 3-piece there? I don't think I do. I think I can get away with, let's see, it's going to come here. I need to have it coming. Yeah, I need a 3-piece here where I need it. There we go. All right, so that powers that. This will power that. This will power that. Go there. And I'm gonna keep making it happy and then sad at the same time because I'm gonna keep turning it on and off here. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? Yes, yes I have. All right, swap this that. Put the right wire in my hand here. Oh, wrong one. Did it again. That's the one I want. All right, and then we're gonna need this coming through like that. Right, right. This one should have been one of these, actually. And this one should have been that. All right, then we can get this fixed. We'll go past. We'll get as much of it as we can. 5 and 6. All right, we don't have enough to do that, but we're close. Let's do this. Make it easier to pick these up. One, 2, 3, 4. We're so close to having this thing. We just need the last 2. So we need to make some more of that air cable. Wish I could favorite some of this stuff. Can I? All right, cable coil heavy. So I need 2 for that, and then I need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a bunch for doing that. So I'll need like another 20. Minimum of 20. And then I think everything on the base will have high-powered connections. And then we move on to the next thing. Need a bucket to catch those. Yeah, because a lot of the stuff needs these kind of little setups, which is a stacker. It's a machine that takes everything that pops out and puts it in a nice stack in a pile for you. All right. Oops, I hit the wrong button there. There we go. All right, recycler's hooked up. Now we can start pulling this thing apart. That's how many I'm carrying right now. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or are we out of stuff here? Oh, I'm out of gold again. Need more gold. Coil heavy. Make sure I'm not going to create another ice crusher or some machine I don't need. Fun times. All right, batteries are all full there. I'm gonna grab one of these and fill my battery back up. Those things are both full. Things are humming along. Literally humming along. Oh, it's only got 3 left. Okay. Okay, we can kick some more of these out. Another jittering in place. That's fun. Did that go up and out? I think it did. I think because that's how I got the power up to that thing. All right, so I think I have to put in one of these, but I think I have to rotate it. Which way do I have to do this? How? I can rotate it up. Wasn't it? There we go. That's what it was. Oh, it puts a little connector when those boxes go to the other one. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess it must have. Oh, I think it was blocking the exit because they stacked up. All right, how many do I need out there? Probably about this many. But we'll take 10 out there with us. And we'll let that completely we'll stop it. We'll stop it there. All right, all this stuff is off. I got I looked down. I made sure that my helmet was closed this time. I was not doing the dumb thing again. All right, let's see. We've got that connection there. So we need to remove that wire. Put that in there. We will put this guy here. We will rotate. Oops. There we go. So annoying when that's not what I wanted to do. When it won't rotate on the right axis. Kind of annoying. All right, let's just do this to make it easier to pick these things up. There we go. Wire. And we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and oops, 5. There we go. We got that hooked up again. Go to our mining belt. We're gonna throw another ice in there. Is this ice melting? Oh, I guess it's melting while I'm sitting here. It's heating. All right, can't put these in there. I did not realize that stuff was melting in my on my belt. Gotta find a way to deal with that because we don't want that happening. Five, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 clicks. Mm, 12. All right, we'll leave it that way. All right, we'll have one facing each way right now, even though I can't quite. This way I have one facing that way, one facing that way, and one looking down. So that thing is cooking away. So then I'm going to go in, I'm going to take some iron, I'm going to see what it takes to make stairs. Because I want to make a set of stairs to go up to that little ice crusher thing. So I don't have to keep jumping and wasting fuel. Waste the fuel. Such a slow process. I've got to figure out how to speed this up too. Maybe I need extra vents or something. Maybe I need more than one active vent on the inside. I don't know. puzzle that one out. We're doing on water and food. We're doing pretty well. The waste tank's getting full. We're gonna have to do something about that. All right. This thing should be good to empty, so we can take the copper out of there. Put in our mining belt. And we'll throw these stacks to here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Get back there. I want to throw another stack of this stuff here. It just wants to put that wrench in there no matter what I do. All right, we're going to throw a stack of that in there. Let that get obliterated. Wow, for a stack of 50... Wow, yeah, stack of 50 turns into 12 reagent. Not a lot. You don't get a great turnaround on that. All right, we'll let that do its thing. So let's look here. I think the stairs are in the first one. Kit stairs. 15 grams of... Oh, wow. It takes 15. Yikes. Okay. I mean, that's not much. And done. Turn that off. We'll turn that on. Let it eject the thing. All right, we got a stair kit now. Put that there. We're gonna put this up here. Wires up here. We're gonna take this thing out. We're gonna go try and put these stairs down. Come on. Do it, game. Look at that. We got a set of stairs right up to it. Bam. Oh, wait. Ice water. Pure ice water. Oh. I didn't know there was a difference. I had no idea that pure ice water was a thing. I'm going to guess it doesn't have contaminants in it, or maybe it makes more water. I don't know. Oh, that was fast. All right, we'll let that process itself. Let's see. Contains 8 ice water. How can I tell? Oh, there we go. Because it has to heat up and then... I guess it has to... I guess they have it 288 is when the ice will melt into water. Okay. Water is a waste. Who needs water on the moon? All right, so that finished, so I can kill that, and that won't be doing anything anymore. All right. Well, if I need to make more steel soon, I'm going to have to go do the complex grabbing of volatiles and oxide ice. But the other thing I want to do is I want to look at that ice crusher, and I want to see, because I think... if I put oxide in there, I can create oxygen. Then that means I could create an oxygen tank like I have for this one. And I can then have it pass that stuff through and we can make oxygen. Which seems to be important in this game because you can't breathe without it. Weird. Who knew? All right, so that is working its way through stuff. It's got 4 left. Yeah, because, I mean, this is a really ugly little setup. I would want to do this totally a different way. So, I wonder if the ice crusher. The nice thing is having it set up like this way did it is you can put the ice in outside and it just puts the stuff inside so anybody inside can get a hold of it. I'd probably want to move some stuff around. But if I did another one of these and did it for oxygen, then I can turn it in. Now, what I don't know is how you make fuel. I should probably look at that really quickly. Fuel. Solid fuel. Okay, gas capsule. Gas fuel generator. Gas generator. Generator solid fuel. Got that. Kit. Gas fuel. Kit. Rocket fuel. Liquid. Small tank. Volatiles. Found in biomass. Pure ice volatiles. Ice cobalt. Ice volatiles. Okay. So then... volatiles is a combustible fuel, is refined from ice volatiles. So does that mean when I make ice... oh my gosh, that's quite a bit of logic. When I make that, I could technically be creating fuel from the volatiles. Maybe that's what it means. So then I could have a an ice crusher that is nothing but me throwing the volatiles in there and making fuel in a tank, and then we have plenty of fuel to make to use for whatever we needed. Let that calm itself down, because the other thing I'm going to do here is look through kit beds, kit auto lathe. Okay, we got that. Chairs, cladding. I don't know what some of these things do. Okay, that's that. Interior doors, iron wall, kit ladder, padded wall, pipe, powered chutes. That's the thing I have hooked to that. Respawn kit. No idea what that even is. Rocket manufactory. So, security printer, SDB silo, SDB hopper. I don't even know what those things are. Sorter, stackers. Astral alloy sheets. Cardboard box. Okay. So what does it even want me to do next? Okay, electronic printer mod. Okay, sleeper vertical. That's to keep somebody alive. Okay, power network overloader. Replace burnt cable. Power cables can burn out if overloaded battery shortage. You diffuse 5 kilowatt to isolate failures, limit power throughput with a transformer, or upgrade power with cable heavy. I already did that. I've done some of these things, so I don't know, they just don't like it. So electronic printer mod would be a good one. And then I'm assuming that is in here. Electronic printer mod. Steel, electrum, Constantin, and solder. Well, I don't know how to make any of those things. Basic packaging machine, chemistry station, appliance. So, tablet dock. That's kind of cool. Battery cell large, small, chargers, blah, 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 blah. Data disk, communications, motherboards, programmable chips. Kit upright wind turbine. Don't need that here. We don't have any of that. Solar control. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kit area power controller. I wonder what you put that in. I get you probably put it in a kit, a console kit. It looks like that's a really simple thing to make. Kit battery charger. That's a big battery charger, it looks like. Flashing light. An elevator kit. So I think the next thing we're going to do here Oh, kit sensors. Oh yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff I'd have to set up probably to do the solar power. So I think the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to look. I need frames. Oh, I don't need steel frames. I need iron frames. All right, what do we have here? I need iron. So we'll throw some iron in there. All right, and how many do I have? I have this set to, oops, stack of 20. I really wish I could set this to do 20, but I don't know how to do that. It just starts going. And I won't be able to do 20, but so I want 5, I want 10. That should be fine. Why did it stop? Is it because they couldn't get into the sorter? Oh, maybe it filled up. Okay. I technically need 10, so. And then I can do, the rest is going to just be wall parts. All right, and then we go to access bridge, arc furnace, flag, empty can, coffee mode. Yeah, so iron sheets. Wait, I don't want plastic sheets. I want iron sheets. There we go. So we'll put that in there, but we're gonna kick that. Okay, good, that kicked it out. I was gonna say, is it gonna kick it out for me? That's nice. All right, where are we at here? Iron sheets. We got a bunch of them, so we're good there. And we're gonna need iron walls. All right, we'll kick that out. Boom. And we'll turn that off as well. Put that up here. So we got 25 of those, 25 of those, blah, 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 blah. All right. Good. I'm going to go outside. I have to empty my waste tank, I think, of carbon dioxide. Yep. And we're going to open that up and vent it out to the space. All right. We're good there. All right, we're going to expand out this way. Now we need these in this hand. Tool belt, we'll put you right there. And we will do this. Definitely gonna need more iron sheets. All right, iron walls. Oops. All right, we got iron wall type 4. need to get out of here since I don't want to trap myself inside since I don't have it set up properly yet. Yeah, we'll leave that one space. All right. And we're going to grab these. I only have 5 sheets, so I'm not going to be able to. All right, need more iron sheets. Iron sheets. Let's see what we got. We got a stack of 50. Get that going. Go in here and see if we can get some more iron sheets going. Because this will be where I'm going to knock that back wall out. And that means I'll probably need to get more oxygen in here because the pressure will be a little low. But I'll knock that back wall out once I get these built, and that's where I'm going to start trying to figure out how to do hydroponics. And possibly going to be doing that tomorrow. We'll see if Tomix will be around or not. I don't know if he's going to be here. See if he dies with me or lives with me or succeeds or fails. We'll see what happens to us. Could be amazing. Could be amazing. All right, let's build them iron sheets. So I need 5, 10, 5, 10, 14. Gotta have that thing activated, otherwise this doesn't work very well. I get. Oh, I just got an email. Probably some random email. Huh. Okay. Oh, something from Amazon. Shipped. Okay. How exciting. All right. How many do I have of these? 28? That should be good for now. We'll stop. Pop these out. Boom. And we'll go out here. Boop, 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 boop. And the best part about this is when I get over there and I'm doing this work, when I breach that wall, it'll like just try to knock me all over the place. It'll be fun. All right. All right, let's get this. Where's our iron frame? We'll put that. Oh wait, no, I don't want an iron frame. I want iron wall. What am I doing? Let's see, wall type 4. Okay, we want our iron sheets back now. Boom. So we're in an area that has no pressure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. It's pushing me backwards. There. So normally what you do when you're doing these things is iron frames, iron wall. There you go. You use one tool to do a whole bunch of stuff, so you don't have to keep switching the tools. And then once you're done with that, you swap to the other tool. Make short work of stuff like that. All right, look at that. We got more room now. And the pressure out here is 87, so I definitely have to put more oxide in here. But what we're going to do is I'm saving here because I am going to get the heck out of here. I have some other stuff I need to do before I go to sleep.
Power low.
Power low. She's so naggy. She tells me all these things. But I'm going to see if there's somebody else out here we could go visit here. Who's alive? Savage Talk. Ooh, he's got 20 people watching him. Let's get a whole bunch more people in there with him. They're watching. They're watching their movie. We'll join them partway through movie. I don't remember what movie they're even watching right now. But we'll join them. So everybody on Kick, get ready to go say hi to those dorks as they watch their movie. Everybody over on YouTube, farewell and good night. All the flying neurons. Good night.